So how do you make money when everything is selling off in the markets? What's going on, guys? Johnny here, and that is the topic of not only the day, the week, but pretty much the last couple of weeks as the NASDAQ overall has been selling off from highs of $541 to now lows of 471, giving back already close to 13% in a matter of 17 days. So, how can you grow your account when everything's selling off? Well, first off, you can be very cash heavy. You can reduce your exposure to the market by limiting how much money you actually have invested. You can also reduce your position size when you start seeing these opportunities and moments that the market is showing signs of weakness. You could have, sold up here, locked in profits, reduced your position side, and not have been as heavily influenced with this pullback because you would not have as much money in. Now, for a lot of you who may be long-term investing or holding long-term any of the number of these stocks, whether it's Tesla, which is also down 13% today, Nvidia, which is down 5%, Google, which is down 5%, Meta also down 5%, Apple down 5%. It's typical to see all of these positions down. Now, when they are down, and the reason why they are down is basically just, again, with all of the recent news and tariff trade and just everything going on in the markets and in the world, basically, we're seeing a correction here. And it does it from time to time. We'll get these huge bull rallies and this big correction back to this moving average. And it's already done that now. Now it can go lower. And the point of this video is we want to grow our accounts. We don't want to be waiting to make our money back when this does begin to rebound. And again, it can rebound at these levels. It doesn't have to. I don't see it rebounding anytime soon. I believe it could sell off more, even to these $450 levels. And when it rebounds, we will be having a different conversation together. So definitely subscribe to the channel and follow along as we keep up to date with the current markets. We trade live every day, so you can also join those as well. Now, how do you grow your accounts when everything is selling off? Again, I gave you one example, right? Being cash heavy, waiting for opportunities, reducing your position size at those overbought levels. And it also opens up opportunities to actually invest in other companies that are showing uptrends. Now, SQQQ is a bit risky. Trading is risky in general, but this can be a little bit more risky because it is a triple leveraged ETF, which means it's a 3 times leveraged inverse of the market. So when the market goes up, this will go down. When the market goes down, this goes up. And as you can see here, the markets are down 3.83% just today alone. Just today alone. Huge pullback. And SQQQ is up 11.6%. Okay, now we did trade this with the LTE team this morning, so definitely go back and watch that live stream. It is available and it is 100% free, so definitely check it out. And what we do good here, guys, is we showcase how to make money on a small account. I know there's a lot of people out there that you may watch online who have large positions and large account sizes in the 20s of thousands, even the hundreds of thousands of dollars. What I try to do here is showcase how to grow a small account with the same principles, just with a smaller account. Instead of trading with 100,000 or even 20 or 10,000, we're starting small account challenges, starting with $500 last year, this year, and growing it over, close to $10,000. This year, starting around $500 to $1,000 and growing that. We are now just shy of $3,000, and it's only March, right? So a lot of progress on the small account with the principles of growing it 1 to 2% a day. If you can grow it 1 to 2% a day, that's 5 to 10% a week. which is then correlated over to 20 to 40% a month. That's incredible. Now it's not typical for everyone to make 1 to 2% a day, and it does take practice and time. I have been doing this for a little while, but if I could do it, anyone can do it. It's basically understanding direction, moving averages, and current resistance levels and support levels, like these here. I don't really want to delete that one. So this is now support, and now it's created a new support here from today, and now it is creating a new resistance. And that's basically what we do here. We look at support and resistance levels. When it starts showing signs of a reversal pattern on this, then we know TQQQ. TQQQ would be a great example to where we can benefit, because it is on a downward trend, as you can see with the markets. And as it begins to sell off, then we can take advantage. And when it does, not saying it will today or tomorrow or anytime soon, but when it does start showing signs of a reversal, we can then profit. And just this small move back up to previous highs is 11% or $7 per share. So if you pick up 100 shares of this for, say $59 or $60, that's, roughly 6,000, but you make $7 per share roughly, and now you're making, substantially a lot of money. That's like $700. So you always want to invest in companies that are going up. Obviously, the markets overall are in a downtrend right now. As you can see here, a huge downtrend. And SQQQ right now is winning because it's betting against the market. Now, it's not something I would definitely hold overnight, but as you can see, from lows of $26 to highs now of $38, it's up 46% in about 17 days. So this was a great way to grow your account over the last couple of weeks. I'm not saying this is a great opportunity moving forward, right? We want to make sure that we are constantly looking, because this changes over time. We want to make sure that we're constantly looking at the direction. Okay, direction obviously is in favor of the bears this week and this couple of weeks, but it could very easily turn back around and we can actually go back and start retracing. The market can begin to recover. Doesn't mean it has to, but today we're talking about how to grow your account in a bear market. And with the way SQQQ is looking, it's looking very nice. Even today, up another 12%, lows of $35, even pre-market lows of right at 35. We actually bought a few shares at that $35 level. It was at $35.95, I remember specifically. And even right now, up 10%, $3.50 per share. Now, buying 100 shares of this at $35 would have been right around $3,500, right? So $3,500. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, $3,500 here. It pushes up to 38. You now made $300, right? You buy at 3,500, sell at 3,800. You could also hold long term. We have been tracking this for quite some time. So when it pushed up from $30 to $38, that was $8. Again, $800 off of $100. Again, you have to have a few dollars. So with that said, $3,000 can be a lot to some. It could also be obtainable. It is obtainable to anyone, but it could just take a little longer for some people to get to that point. But to grow a $3,000 account on a 1% a day would be $30 a day. So if you could grow it even just $30 a day, that would be $150 a week, which would be $1,500 a month. So by having $3,000, you can potentially make close, to 50%, 40, 50% by just simply making 1 to 2% a day, which is pretty great, because after like 5 or 10 weeks, say 10 weeks tops, you can double your position. So in 10 weeks time, you can go from $3,000 to $6,000 and grow it that way. So It's a great way to start and start growing your account, showing direction as well, and moving averages. We have videos talking a lot about those. So if you want to learn more, then definitely subscribe to the channel. Check out our Learn to Earn lesson library. It'll show you more in-depth information on what exactly moving averages are, resistance levels, indicators like MACD and RSI, as well as our level 2 order book data, how to place your first trade, how to paper trade, and remember also, trading is risky, so I would start with paper trading first if you're not familiar with trading. No point in learning the hard way by losing your own money. If you're learning, paper trade first. And then once you get consistency and you start showcasing that you can grow a paper trading account on a regular basis, then maybe you might want to try buying, 1, 2 shares at a time of a company you're looking at, and then from there you can add more to your position and get into larger shares. You don't have to go in right away just buying 100 shares of a company too. I want you guys to understand that. We have over 7,000 subscribers now on the YouTube channel, so we have a mix of new investors coming in every day and new traders that don't know much about trading and or maybe they know the basics but want to learn more. And then we have a lot of traders that have been following us along this journey, not only for the past 3 to 6 months, but also over the last couple of years, and have been learning and growing so much too. I mean, we have community members making hundreds of dollars a day, and off of basic principles and fundamentals that we teach here. So I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things about this YouTube channel and our community is other people are learning from what I'm at least showcasing in my style of trading. My style of trading isn't for everyone. I want you guys to understand that. But it's good to understand other people's styles and what we're looking at. We have community members that trade options and futures and stocks as well as crypto, and they all find their different niches and their different ways and styles as a trader. So by no means is my trading style the best or the only way to make money. There's tons of ways to make money in the stock market, whether you short it or go long, and I want you guys to all be aware of that. But what I like to showcase is my style of trading, so you could take a little piece away from it and then you can use it for your own trading, whether it's maybe something from me and something from someone else you watched or something you read. And by getting all this information, you can form your own style and your own knowledge and information to become a better trader and investor. So I hope I gained your thumbs up in this video, and if I did, maybe you consider subscribing to the channel as well. Again, just crossed over 7,000 subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate and every one of you. Thank you. And yeah, you guys all have a great day, and we will see you all in tomorrow morning's live stream.